On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I don't have any, and not all black men, because I love my black men, so don't misunderstand me. But some of the men here, I will say, like, even how chaotic's rhetoric, the only issue I have with what he says, believe it or not, because as a Caribbean woman, I grew up learning that we are supposed to be domestic. We're supposed to take care of our household. We're supposed to take care of our man. Fine, I'm okay with that. But don't make it seem like that's all we're worthy of or that's all we're valued for. Like, there's so much more to the essence of a woman than that. That's my only thing. And then for you to make it seem like, oh, only white women do this and white women do that. Well, okay, fine, no problem. And I have nothing against white women either. But don't try to make it seem like, oh, white women are better than black women because black women don't shut up and black women don't do this and that. That's where it becomes problematic.
And what I was waiting on was for the ladies to respond. And I get it. Like, I enjoy conversating with people who don't maybe think like me, agree, or they have a different opinion or whatever. I don't care how you state it. I had to really sit back after last week. I really had to sit back and see what bro was saying. I had to think about it, but I'm literally sitting here watching y'all. The moment he says something y'all don't like, boy, it's.
But what's crazy is, like Q said, he says a lot. He makes a lot of points, but it's the delivery. It's almost like the performative, like very inflammatory statements that he makes when he. It's like you can totally say what you're saying about women being more domestic without trying to demean black women and make it seem like, oh, only white women or Asian women conduct themselves in a certain way. And I think that's the only thing that gets to me personally, because I know my life.
But
And
see, what I'm saying is, I'm sorry, Q, and I'll be quiet after this. I promise, Q, and you can go. T, what I'm saying is, you actually play into the point that he's making when you attack him and not the point.
but
You
whenever
attack him and his performative style and his what you think he's trolling, and when you attack everything about him and not the point, it plays into what he was saying. Okay, I have no idea why you making
so
that.
respectfully, chaotic, do you feel like I've attacked you?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, because I'm curious as to, like, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, really, because I don't feel like I've attacked this man. I don't
It's
know him personally. I wouldn't. I don't attack
Well, I didn't
people in
say
general
y'all hurl. Wait, hold on. Let me be
unless
clear.
they attack me, of
Okay, so
course.
let me clarify this way because I'm not the most articulate person. I'm not a C student either, Anton, but
Oh, really?
facts. So I'm not saying attack in terms of hurling personal insults. What I am saying is he makes a point, and then all of a sudden, everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. Everybody at one time.
Brother, that was you last week too. He says inflammatory stuff. He says things
That
to get a
definitely was me.
reaction out of us.
I
Like,
actually,
let's not act like that's not the case.
no,
Like,
hold
he
on,
says some
hold
off the
on, hold
wall
on,
stuff.
hold on,
Underneath
hold
it
on,
is some
hold on,
facts.
hold on, Pete.
Absolutely.
I actually came in and I challenged the brother on one point and I asked him to respect the panel.
And he called
After
you
he
a
said
simp.
that, correct. And after that interaction, I fell back like small back.
But that's my point. Like, he makes good points. And then if somebody challenges him, or if he's backed into a corner, then he throws out
He
insults.
wasn't. No.
So
Okay.
he's
All
doing
right.
exactly what
All
you're
right. Y'all
saying
got it.
that we've done.
All right. Cool. Y'all got it.
When you didn't agree with him, he called you a simp. When Courtney was
No, I
backing him
actually
into a
no.
corner,
That's
he
not what
asked her
happened.
about her wedding band.
That's not what
Like,
happened. No. Actually, what happened was he asked Courtney to put up. Cut that up, man. Y'all, hey, look, put this up.
Don't work like that, JR. Yeah.
Put that up. Listen, actually, T, what happened was he was going at Courtney. He asked her to show her wedding finger. Right. I felt that was a blow, and I wanted to set the tone for the evening. Right. So I simply asked the brother to respect the panel and respect the women, and then he said, "Yo, you gonna stop simping? You gonna stop simping?" I've been simping. I be in big coochie energy all day. That ain't nothing new, right? What I'm
but
saying
that's my
is,
point. He said that. He called you just for defending us. He called you out
oh, I'm used to
for going
getting that.
against him.
Okay, so all the more so, here's the difference. All the more so, if I'm saying something, I would think y'all would be inclined to at least hear what I'm saying, because I would imagine that I've called it out on both sides then, right? So what I'm saying is, when y'all, and I'm not saying attack, Logic.
Triggered. Triggered is the word, not
Maybe
attack.
that's it. But I'm not saying y'all insulted the dude in terms of, y'all attacking him in terms of hurling insults. What I'm saying is, he'll say something, and then you'll see a symphony of
You said some crazy shit though. Come on, are you kidding? It's hilarious.
Wait, can
So
I
this
go?
is kind of what I was talking about last show, when now we've been spending 15 minutes talking about how people talk, how they go about their talking, tone policing people's tone. That's not what we're here for. If you don't like how somebody say, you just don't like it. You just keep it moving. It's been like, I'm sorry, JR. It's been 15 minutes that we're sitting here having conversations about how people talk. The only thing you can control is yourself. So why are we even talking about this? Like,
the reason why I'm bringing it up, Kayla, is because there are a ton of people, there are a ton of people that watch this platform. So I would love to see, I thought it was dope that even in the midst of last week, shout out to Courtney, she came back and did an objective breakdown on what took place last week, right? I thought that was dope on her platform. She was objective and honest in her presentation, right? And what I would love to see in a moment is for somebody to, even if you disagree with bro, be able to respectfully break him down on his point, right? Without all the extra. Because again, when y'all try and match men's energy and it comes off as aggressive, I don't know what y'all expect the outcome to be.
Who victimized Chaotic? Who did something to him?
What would the outcome be, other than I said something and you gonna say something?
Who called 911? Who called 911?
Someone.
I don't get why passion or pushback comes across as aggressive. Like, I really don't get that. It really reminds me seriously of I'm so happy now that I work in philanthropy and not in corporate America anymore, because you men literally do to Black women what they do there, and it's really unfortunate. I don't have any, and not all Black men, because I love my Black men, so don't misunderstand me. But some of the men here, I will say, like, even how Chaotic's rhetoric, the only issue I have with what he says, believe it or not, because as a Caribbean woman, I grew up learning that we are supposed to be domestic. We're supposed to take care of our household. We're supposed to take care of our man. Fine. I'm okay with that. But don't make it seem like that's all we're worthy of, or that's all we're valued for. Like, there's so much more to the essence of a woman than that. That's my only thing. And then for you to make it seem like, oh, only white women do this and white women do that. Well, okay, fine, no problem. And I have nothing against white women either. But don't try to make it seem like, oh, white women are better than Black women because Black women don't shut up and Black women don't do this and that. That's where it becomes problematic.